Had to go back and pick up these two. Let's get into it. Okay, so as stated in the intro, I had to go back and pick up this double pack, and I think there was just this one left. So I snagged it up as quick as possible. But here's the top of the box, same as the other one. Warning label, choking hazard, 14 and up. The side of the box with Donnie, with his glamour shots. There's the logo again. Nice logo. For whatever reason, I really like that logo. On the other side, we got Raph, his glamour shot, and another logo. Real Toys, Neca. The backside, we have more glamour shots of the two and what they come with and different posings and stuff like that. So it comes with two masks, two sai, bow staff, time scepter, pointing hands, relaxed hands. And then all four of them together. And you got Raph and Donnie, different poses and pretty standstill poses. So let's go ahead and pop this thing open and oh wait, bottom of the box. All the people involved in these figures. All right, now let's get our handy dandy X-Acto and let's pop this bad boy open. All right, and this is what they look like out of the box. They are pretty standard, just like the Mikey and Leo figures. They're all decked out in their samurai gear, looking cool. But let's take a look at them. Just got to get this X-Acto knife and start cutting off all these plastic straps that they got on. I got to make sure I cut them nice and neat because I don't want to scratch up the paint on any of these figures or any of these accessories or anything like that. So got to be careful. All right, everything's all cut out. Let's take a look at Donnie first. And just like the Mikey and Leo, they got the samurai gear and all the detail is just as good as it was on those two. Man, look at that. Man, all four of these together are going to look super cool with all their samurai gear on. Horrible movie. Not the best movie, but man, these figures are legit awesome. Just the amount of detail, like all the shininess. I mean, the articulation isn't all that great. They are going to do the standard articulation just like the Leo and Mikey. Kick back so far. Heel out. Everything looks, yeah, I mean, pretty good. All right, let's take a look at Raph. Raph's going to be, same thing. This is just them right out of the box. So, I think I was able to, let me see. It's tied onto the, yep, there you go. See if we can pop it back on. Yeah, on and off. It snaps into his headband on the back. But man, this is Raph. Super cool detail, man. Just like the other two, these look like they were pulled straight out of the movie. And Neca is really, look at that detail. Look at that. Like, Neca is really good about the detail on these figures. Let's take a look at their accessories. First, we have the time scepter. And the time scepter is pretty good. Like, I mean, look at that. That is awesome. I think the SDCC, the Comic Con one, I think they had a different one where it was like, there's more of a wash on it. It looked older. It doesn't look like as crisp as this one. Almost like a used one. But man, look at this. This craftsmanship is awesome, man. Like, hats down to these guys. And then we have their Oni masks. Let's get Donnie's bow staff out of here. Okay, well, it's not wanting to pop out, so maybe Raph's sai. Let's get his sai out. They look exactly like the ones from the single card from the first movie. I don't know if I have one offhand somewhere, but if I do find one, I can compare. But yeah, Raph's sais with the shine on them. Dark wraps. They look good. They look really good. Put those aside. Then we have the two open hands, which are interchangeable between all four turtles. the open hands. So interchange them how you feel, how you so desire. Then we have the two pointing hands, you know, so they could be pointing all at each other, I guess. But there's the other ones came with two as well. All right, let me get the bow staff out, and then we'll get on to the robes. With the bow staff, Donnie's bow staff. Oh, come on, focus, buddy. Focus, buddy. Yeah, there you go. Pretty standard bow staff. It's, you know, it's a wooden stick with wraps on it, so nothing too special there. And then we have the robes, which are exactly identical as Mikey's from the original 2-pack. Still really cool design. Still has that really thin piece of wire in the sides of it, so that you can get that blowing in the wind effect and stuff like that. But yeah, these are the two standard robes. Leo's the only one that has a different robe than these two. Pretty thin material. Nothing to write home about. But anyways, let's go ahead and drape them all up and see how they look with the robes on. All right, there's Raph, and there's Donnie and their get-ups. And let's give them their weapons and throw them on a rotating base. Okay, so should you buy these figures? Without a doubt, yes. If you're a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan, these are a must pick up just to have it on the shelf. I mean, just the samurai gear alone, it was a plus for me. I haven't been able to find the part 2, the Secret of the Ooze turtles, at least for a reasonable price. They are super expensive on the aftermarket, like ridiculous. But when I do come across those, I'll add those to the group, and I'll have 1, 2, and 3, and finally be able to do my dioramas that I talked about way back when. But yeah. All right, let's get into some comparisons. First off, we have McFarlane Toys 89 Keaton Batman, who looks like he scales pretty well with these guys. Next up, we have Hasbro's Black Series Anakin Skywalker from the Ahsoka show, who is a little bit shorter than I would like for them to be scaled properly. All right, next up, we have another Hasbro figure from the Daredevil Born Again show. We have John Bernthal's Punisher, which scales pretty well in my eyes. All right, the next one we have for comparison is Mattel's WWE Ultimate Scott Hall. And Scott Hall is a little bit too tall for my liking, but this is just scale wise. And last but not least, we have Donatello from NECA's cartoon line. And obviously, these turtles were super short in the show, and it stands to show that they scale appropriately for these movie figures. And so there you have it. My review of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 Donnie and Raph figures. I'm going to send y'all out with some pictures. And yeah, man, I appreciate y'all coming through and watching the video to the end. And I will catch you in the next one. Deuces.